other plans. Jump and jump and jump. We'll get it. We'll get there. Impressed by that thing up there at all anymore. That's just junk. That fell so far apart. Yeah, now that's down to 1%. I'm not married to it. Just north of Meadville, just outside of Meadville. But you can still get a pretty aggro looking storm. It's going to do anything, but it'd be cool to look at, and that's what we're here for, isn't it? So I'm going to try to trend away from it and get back towards this thing that's got a little bit of power moving to it. Ideally, if I'd have thought this day out a little better, I'd probably just done the I-80 corridor. But that's okay. hour, the traffic cone. Let's go ahead and slow down. My enemy. Slow. Yeah, this is way too slow. This would be 55. We're chugging through here at 42. At least we're in Crawford County now. I made it just in time for that to fall apart. But those others are looking really beefy, and I'll be able to get right back down to them. Pick a route that goes kind of southeast. Like I said, I think US 22 is going to be the kicker. So we can get through this construction zone, get to 285, and cut over to 22. That's what I want to do. Get to that stuff that's firing and intensifying back to the southeast. I should have just gone with that in the first place. I was thinking about it back there around Interstate 80, and now I kind of really wish I'd have gone out there. Wouldn't be so far behind the gun. It's been a hell of a year, folks. It's been, all things considered, all things taken into account, it's been a hell of a year. Tornado season started in early February for me. Early February over in Illinois. And it's just continued. I had about the last month or so where nothing really happened. But all of that's been construction work and medical problems and everything else. Although Verizon's doing fantastic, I see. No, I don't care. It's worth it. So what I'm going to do, because that's where those storms I'm interested in are, is the Pittsburgh CWA, Pittsburgh radar. Oh yeah, look at those. Looking stout down there. Looking very, very stout. This is going to bear some tact. This is going to bear tact, thoughtfulness, intelligence, the ability to forecast, the ability to track in the field, and I'm going to use none of those things. I'm going to hop 285 over to 22 and head to the southeast and cross my fingers. I see that it's going to pose a little north. Has spoiled me. This Jeep, cylinder Jeep, manual transmission, small. Closest thing I could get to a tractor. All that crap, like my last car had, to screw me up. And I'll be damned if the crap isn't exactly the same, except it goes faster, more efficient. I was just thinking about that. 60 miles an hour feels like crawling. My first car was a different tiny Jeep, 4-cylinder, stick shift. 1981 Jeep CJ7 with the Iron Duke 4 from General Motors. The same piece of garbage motor that is also invincible. That still is found in the U.S. Postal Service LLV vehicles. It's going to peel off, and like you were going to lose a second and flip over into a ditch. So I know there's people get used to things. We're headed towards Cochranton right now, and then we're going to head a little further south, and then we'll head east. So the way those storms are heading, trail east on. How in the world am I getting the Pennsylvania State Police? How did that get through the encryption filter? I don't want to hear about it all day. No. And so that the taxpayers can't listen to you and know that you're not responding to at their house for the next 2 hours because you're busy doing traffic, raising money. It's the only reason to encrypt your basic dispatches. Alone. Only reason. So we're going to head to Cochranton to 22. Now, I'm liking the looks of that. I really don't want to get too far out into the Allegheny National Forest. What a nightmare. We can go Cochranton. Hey, look, we're going to be going east of Oil City. Currently that storm is down around what is that? Sligo? Only assume that Verizon service is solid through here, because when you get out off the beaten path now, T-Mobile starts to disappear, and then AT&T disappears, and I think Verizon's usually the last to disappear. Dodge Ram for sale, just chilling right there. What is that? Is that a 2500? I have to remember that's there. I'm adding to my mental map the other job's looking to pick up a sitting on the side of the highway for sale. Cardinal. And that's a throwback. Rough country lift kit with control on a little bit more clearance, flood walls, off-road capabilities of that nature. Anyway, much rather deal with struts themselves, just new strut, old strut out, new strut in, than to fiddle with a spring compressor. Those things terrify me. Alright, looks like we're coming up to the 322, what have you, cluster. It might seem funny to those that are really paying attention. It might seem funny. We're in these severe weather incidents and you hear typical EMS calls going out left and right. It stays that way all day. It's not funny. We have in Western Pennsylvania the oldest population in the United States. We trade off based on what season it is. Right now, in the summertime, we have the oldest population in the country. In the wintertime, it's Broward County, Florida, because all of the older people from the whole rest of the country, they snowbird south to Broward County, Florida, so they aren't too cold throughout the winter. And you'll hear that all day long, every day, on every county's zonal EMS dispatch system. CVA, not feeling well, syncopal episode, fell, broke their hip, got a headache, having chest pain, all of it, because we have an aged population here. That's who we're serving. That's who we're serving out here, is the aged population. We want your old people to be safe in these instances. Not that many pay attention to that information. What does the weatherman know? They're paid to be wrong 50% of the time, okay? In any case, we're out here doing it. Oh, this is terrible. What a terrible day. I'm so nonplussed by this.
Everything portable. It's going to be a Toyota Tacoma and a Keystone Road. It's going to need the tow truck for both of them.
Sheakleyville Road, County Line Road. We're on 173. For the storms that I want to go to, here to this is why I need my code. Alright. Yes. We have an old population. Increasingly now, that's including me. Luckily we caught it before we were too far down 173. Looked up at the GPS, I said, why am I on 173? Oh, I see. We got to bridge it over through Cochranton. there's where we came off of 285. Here's Cochranton. I've never seen anything fall apart quite like that. That was fast. Look good, look good, look good, fell apart. I should have taken Interstate 80 back there. God damn it. Marketplace. Just sitting. Sitting. Two 322 this way. Is. Who knows? Whatever that click is, it's expensive. Let's just hope it's not life-threatening. There's no way. Well, let's get to Franklin. Strategic misstep. My wife had a good point. Why aren't the words angry and hungry?
Button to answer. SMS from +18